The third method of treatment for Parkinson's is through deep brain stimulation. This involves planting an electrode into the subthalamic nucleus or the globus pallidus internis, which is a key node in the functional control of motor activity in the basal ganglia. This causes inhibition through high-frequency stimulation and can suppress symptoms of Parkinson's, according to Benabid et al. Long-term results after brain stimulation have shown a dramatic improvement in the conditions of patients. However, this is clearly a very invasive technique. The fourth and final treatment method discussed in this video is psychology. The first idea is with using an external focus of attention. In 2016, Wolf and colleagues investigated postural instability for Parkinson's patients with an internal and external focus of attention, whilst both groups were balancing on an inflatable rubber disc. The internal group focused on minimizing movement of the feet, while the external group focused on minimizing movement of the rubber disc. And they found significantly less instability in the external focus group, concluding that this can help reduce the risk of falls in Parkinson's patients. The theory here relies on the external focus group causing their brain to transmit signals for the movement effect rather than the movement outcome, enhancing their ability to retain balance. Whereas the internal group focused too much on how their own body moved, and this is what psychologists call freezing their degrees of freedom in the constrained action hypothesis. This has led to the introduction of red paint in hospitals to aid Parkinson's patients' ability to navigate around using this idea of external focus of attention. The second method is through analogy learning, which is combining multiple task-related cues into a single biomechanical metaphor. This reduces strain on the cognitive system, aiming to improve motor performance. G and colleagues in 2016 investigated analogy learning in Parkinson's patients when walking in a straight line, asking subjects to follow footprints in the sand. The results showed increased stability in the patients in completing the walking task, showing strength for its use. The last psychological method is through changing the way we give postural feedback to Parkinson's patients. Zalecki and colleagues in 2016 investigated this using a Wii Fit balance board. The Wii console placed the subjects into a virtual game scenario where the game responded to the balance stresses placed on the board. The results showed participants reporting great enjoyment, showing the dopamine reward system kicking in. Despite these psychological methods showing improved balance and postural stability, most of them do lack comparison to standard hospital training, which should be rectified in future studies.
Created using Powtoon.